In the untamed wilderness of human emotion, anger roars like a raging fire, consuming all in its path. It promises strength but delivers weakness, leaving behind only ashes of regret. A man consumed by anger is not in control, he is a puppet, dancing to the strings of his own fury. The Stoics, those masters of the mind, understood that true strength lies not in succumbing to rage, but in mastering it. They knew that a calm mind is an unconquerable mind. Together we will uncover 13 Stoic secrets, 13 timeless principles that will empower you to extinguish the flames of anger and forge an unbreakable inner peace. Now let's begin. The great Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius posed a profound question. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? A careless word, a perceived slight, a momentary inconvenience, like embers in the wind, they are gone as quickly as they appeared. Yet anger magnifies these trifles, transforming them into towering infernos of resentment. Before you surrender to the inferno, pause. Ask yourself, will this matter in a day, a week, a year? Let the embers fade and allow the tranquility of reason to return. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, wisely observed that the greatest remedy for anger is delay. Anger thrives on immediate gratification, demanding swift action. But therein lies its danger. The Stoic warrior remains composed, observing, waiting for the opportune moment. Imagine a deep wellspring of patience within you. When anger ignites, draw from this wellspring. Breathe, create space between the stimulus and your response. Master this art of delay, and you will become an unyielding force impervious to fleeting emotions. It is not events that disturb people, but their judgments about them, proclaimed Epictetus. Throughout your journey you will encounter those who seek to provoke, to belittle, to test your patience. They will hurl insults like stones, hoping to elicit a reaction. But remember, their words have no power over you unless you allow them to. It is not the insult itself that causes anger, but your interpretation of it. Choose to see provocations as opportunities for growth. Much of the anger that festers within us stems from a fundamental misunderstanding of human nature. We construct elaborate expectations of how others should behave. But the Stoics recognized the futility of such endeavors. Instead of clinging to unrealistic expectations, embrace the reality of human imperfection. Accept that people will make mistakes, that they will sometimes act in ways that disappoint or even anger you. One of the most disarming weapons in the Stoic arsenal is the ability to find humor in the face of adversity. Imagine transforming the searing heat of anger into the cool, refreshing breeze of amusement. Instead of being consumed by rage, choose to be amused by the absurdity of it all. Laughter allows us to detach from the immediacy of our emotions, to see the situation from a more objective vantage point. When we laugh, we reclaim our power. As you stand in judgment of another, righteous anger coursing through your veins, pause and reflect on your own past transgressions. Have you not stumbled and faltered? Have you not also made mistakes, acted unwisely, or spoken out of turn? Before you cast the stone of condemnation, remember your own imperfections. Recall a time when you were the source of someone else's anger. By extending that same compassion to others, you break the cycle of anger and create space for forgiveness and growth. Observe the physiological response that accompanies anger. Your heart races, your breath becomes shallow and rapid, but you can regain control of your mind by mastering the simple act of breathing. When anger threatens to consume you, focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. With each conscious breath, you calm the storm within, replacing it with tranquility and control. In the crucible of discomfort, we forge the steel of our character. The weak-willed crumble at the first sign of hardship, their anger a flimsy shield against life's challenges. The Stoic embraces discomfort as a teacher, a guide on the path to self-mastery. He seeks out challenges, not to punish himself, but to strengthen his resolve. Each act of voluntary discomfort is a victory over the tyranny of weaker impulses. The tongue, like a spark in a dry forest, has the power to ignite conflagrations of unimaginable destruction. In the heat of anger, words flow freely, often laced with venom and regret. The Stoics recognize the power of silence. Before you speak, ask yourself, will these words improve the situation? More often than not, silence is the wiser course of action. Use the time to reflect, to analyze the situation, to choose your words carefully. Calm your face and your mind will follow, advised Seneca. When anger takes hold, it manifests in our physical demeanor. Our faces contort with rage, our bodies tense. The Stoics understood that this process could be reversed. By consciously controlling our physical responses, we could influence our emotional states. Relax your facial muscles, unclench your jaw, and maintain a neutral expression. Anger, in its raw form, is simply energy. The Stoic does not seek to suppress or deny this energy. Instead, he harnesses it, channels it into constructive action. Like a skilled martial artist, the Stoic transforms the destructive energy of anger into fuel for growth. Channel your anger into seeking justice, not through vengeance, but through righteous action. Transform that anger into a force for good. Much of the anger and resentment we carry stems from a belief that life should be fair. We convince ourselves that if we work hard, the universe will reward us. But the Stoics understood a fundamental truth. Life is inherently unfair. Bad things happen to good people. The wicked often prosper while the virtuous struggle. Acceptance is about acknowledging the reality of the human condition and focusing on what we can control. Choose to focus on your thoughts, emotions, and actions. In the animal kingdom, it is often the most aggressive creatures that capture our attention. But true power lies not in brute force, but in self-control. The Stoic understands that the most powerful creature is not the one who reacts to every perceived threat, but the one who remains calm amidst the storm. He does not allow himself to be ruled by his emotions. He chooses his battles carefully, and when he does engage, he does so with calculated precision. The world belongs to those who can master themselves. The untamed wilderness of human emotion can be a treacherous landscape, but armed with the wisdom of the Stoics, you can navigate it with grace and resilience. Remember, anger is not strength, it is weakness disguised as power. True strength lies in mastering your emotions, in becoming the calm amidst the storm. If you found value in these 13 Stoic secrets, take the first step on your journey to unshakable discipline and subscribe to AREV. See you in the next video.